my little rose petals and my little rose thorns. Welcome back to the channel. So I have a couple things I want to talk about, and I want to try to talk about them as quickly as possible. You guys know how much I love to ramble. You guys know how much I love to talk, so I'm going to try to do this in one take. I'm going to try to do this in a cohesive manner. Let's all laugh, because that's not probably going to happen, but we're going to try. So the thing I want to talk to you guys about today is just kind of about a little bit about my absence, and then kind of about the Let's Plays. So you guys probably noticed that I went on a little bit of a couple month hiatus after coming back from my Disney vacation, and there is a reason for that. When I was on vacation, I kind of realized that I was more stressed than I think I realized. You know, everyone gets stressed. Everyone has their normal day-to-day stresses of work, and if you have a relationship, you know, relationships are work, and just, you know, normal stuff. And I kind of realized that I was almost not even enjoying myself on my vacation just because I was so stressed. And so I had to kind of take a step back and reflect a little bit on like where my stressors were coming from. If you are new to the channel, you might not know, but I am getting married in less than 4 months. So that is a big stress on my mind. And so I'm kind of dealing with a lot from both sides. I'm having a lot of job stress, and then that of course as well. So I kind of had to take a break from the channel because it was just a lot. You know, to produce quality content, you kind of have to be able to like be present a lot. You kind of have to be able to do many things: create the videos, edit the videos, do the thumbnails, do the annotations, the end screens, all that stuff. You have to be like present for it. And I kind of realized that right before my trip, I had 4 videos that I needed to edit, and put up on the channel and do thumbnails for it and all that stuff, and I had so much stuff to do before I left for vacation that I just didn't do it. And I had some episodes scheduled for when I was gone, but YouTube kind of glitched out and didn't put them up, so I didn't have any videos for you guys. And when I got back, I didn't feel like doing them. I didn't feel like fixing the issue. I didn't feel like putting up the other videos. I just didn't feel like I wanted to do anything with the channel. So I kind of had a little bit of a burnout, I guess is what I'm going to call it. But it was just more of, I needed to put my priorities in order. And unfortunately, at the time, the channel wasn't a priority. So this kind of, I think, stemmed from I was going through a huge period of change. And I kind of had a little bit of a down period with my mood. So yeah, there was a lot going through my mind, a lot I needed to think about. And so I kind of just took a break from a lot of things, and now I'm back. And I'm making content, and I'm making videos, and there's a lot of videos going up. If you guys haven't noticed, we have got Star Stable back, we've got Wolf Quest now, we have Zoo Tycoon in preparation for Planet Zoo, and we have another series about to go up here soon. I'm not going to tell you what it is here. This video may or may not go up before it airs, we'll see. But I'm super excited to bring all these things to the channel for you guys, and I feel like that's because I'm actually enjoying what I'm playing now. I'm actually enjoying what I'm producing for you guys, because it's kind of stemming from a different place for me. So, yeah, I decided that I am going to not continue with my Sims Let's Play for right now. I know that I've kind of done this with all of my Sims Let's Plays, particularly The Sims 4. Mainly with The Sims 4 was just because I didn't like The Sims 4. It didn't do anything for me creatively, and I just kind of got really bored of it. So I had The Sims 3, and I even was going to do like a whole new series for The Sims 3, but of course I just don't have a lot of time, so that kind of got pushed to the side. And then I've kind of like I've tried to make The Sims 3, the Crawfords Let's Play, work. I've tried to, like, you know, revamp it. I've tried to do makeovers of it. I've tried to do like machinimas and things, and I've tried to add more custom content and change my playstyle. I've tried to do so many things, and it's just not working. I'm not invested in that Let's Play anymore. I don't really want to play it anymore. I don't know really if it's just because I'm burnt out of The Sims. I mean, I've been a simmer for a really long time, and I think I'm one of those simmers that I will play the game for months on end and then I put it down for months on end. Like, there's really no in between with me. So I thought that when I started my channel that wouldn't really be an issue because I would be doing stuff for you guys, but it still is an issue. I'm still really burnt out on it. And I also think it's because I have a lot of stories and things and ideas that I want to bring to the channel in the form of Sims and Let's Plays, and I want to do all those things. I have if you guys could see the notebook I have of all of these stories that I've thought of that I really want to do, you would be like, wow, how could she be so burnt out? But if you looked at this notebook, you would notice like a theme with these stories, and the theme is supernatural. For those of you who don't know, I actually don't think I've really kind of announced this online, but I am a Wiccan, so I kind of like to make my Let's Plays and things like that a reflection of myself, and I love magic. I love the supernatural world. I love the fantasy. I love all of those things. That's why my kind of avatar on the channel is an elf with her wolf. The elf is supposed to be me because I've always just kind of been in love with elven species. It's like my favorite supernatural fantasy creature. And then the wolf is my favorite animal, and also was supposed to kind of signify Sasha, who was my husky who passed away a year ago now. So that's kind of like the persona I see for myself, and that's not the persona that I'm putting through with the Crawfords. I'm making a Let's Play that's it stemmed from a Generations Let's Play. So it's like a really wholesome family Let's Play. And that's not me. That's not the stories I like to tell. The stories I like to tell are full of romance and tension and drama and, you know, suspense, and I really like to add some, you know, sexiness to my stories, some eroticism. Like, I really love to add kind of the darker parts of like my mind and my soul into the stories that I tell. And that's not the Crawfords for me. The Crawfords is a PG rated G version of my personality, and that's not what I want for my channel. Because that's just not me. I'm not a PG person. I can definitely be when the circumstances call for it, but that's not me. And I think the big thing with this is that I want to do different things with the channel, and I'm not able to, just because of this. This is holding me back, because I was making machinimas for the Sims, the Crawfords Let's Play, and unfortunately the machinimas take a lot of time, and it's time I don't necessarily have. So in between trying to truck through making the Let's Play and also do machinimas, it just wasn't working for me. Plus I was having a lot of issues with OBS and custom content and things like that I got really flustered with it. And with the Crawfords, I have a script in my head of how I want the story to go, but I don't actually have it written down. So I'm kind of like doing it on the fly, and I can't keep doing that anymore. The Crawfords is loosely based off of myself and my fiance. It was kind of a current household that I played on my own before I ever started my channel, of our family, of the family that I wanted us to have. And so I played that entire family to the very end, to when, you know, the founders of that family died. And so I've already played that story already, and I brought it to the channel because I thought it was a good story. And I feel like that I'm trying to replicate it in a way, but make it more dramatic for the channel. And I think that's part of the reason why it is not in my interest anymore, because I've already done it. I've already lived through that story, that chapter, that book is closed, it's finished, it's published, you know, it's done. So I think that's part of the problem, is I've already played that story on my own. I know how it ends, and it's just not fun for me anymore. I want to play a story where I create it and I know how it ends, but I want to watch it come to life. And I've already watched the Crawfords come to life. I've already watched their entire life. I've watched their children. I've watched their grandchildren. I've watched it all. So I think I need to just put it away for now. I don't want to promise that it'll come back, because I don't think it will. I think it's going to stay right where it is. If anything, I don't want to take it off of the channel, because it is a big foundation of how my channel got started, but it's definitely going to go away, and I'm going to start something new. Now, when this will come about, probably in reality not until next year. I have a lot of things going up on the channel right now that I'm having a lot of fun playing, and if I want to do this Sims story, I want to do it right. And I need to take the time to think about which story I want to do, since I have literally hundreds of different ideas to do for it. And I want to make sure that it's right. I want to make sure that it's good for not only me, but for you guys. I want you guys to fall in love with the characters, and I feel like that I'm not even in love with the characters that I've made for the Crawfords. So I want to create something that is good, and I want you guys to think that as well. So yeah, I think that's where I'm at right now. I just kind of wanted to say it out loud. I've been delaying making this video for a long time, because I just didn't really know how to say it, and I didn't really know what I was thinking. And it's funny, because my fiance even told me the other night that my channel should be a direct reflection of me, and from what he has seen, it isn't. Now, you know, with the Dragon Age series and the Skyrim series, he's like, oh yeah, that's you. He's like, but this Sim story that you're making, that's not you. That's too bland for you. That's what he said. So I want to make something that's not bland. I want to make something powerful, and I think that's what I'm going to do. So I am hereby putting the Crawfords to the side and leaving that space open for something else wonderful to take its place. And I hope you guys can understand where I'm coming from. I hope you guys aren't too upset. I hope you guys can still stick around with me for the many other adventures I plan on having with you. Yeah, I just hope you guys understand the place that I'm coming from, and I hope you're excited to see what will be coming next, because I'm excited. I'm very excited. It's going to take me quite a bit of time to put all of this together, but I'm excited to do it. So I think I'm going to stop flapping my gums. I'm going to go and finish my weekend of recording and editing, since I've been doing so much this weekend. And for once, I'm actually happy with what I've done. I'm happy with what I'm doing, and I'm excited to keep going. So thank you to all of you who have been here and supporting me and commenting and liking since the beginning. You guys are absolutely amazing, and I wouldn't be here without you guys. So I hope you continue to stay, and if you do, I will see you in the next video. Bye guys.